The room that Jack had provided for Jaden was tastefully outfitted as well. The bed even appeared to be of considerable age. Eager to begin his work, Jaden tripped out of his red school uniform and donned the overall Jack had given him. The spandex-like material was form-fitting, and even though the piece of clothing was very tight, it was not uncomfortable, in his opinion. After he had closed the zipper in front, Jaden noticed that his imprisoned genitals were creating a bulge of considerable size in the front of his suit. At first, he thought about rearranging himself. Then it occurred to him that most female and some male customers as well might like it this way, and increase his tips due to his appearance. Therefore, he stepped out of the cold building and into the gleaming light, with everything more or less on display. Hold on, what does it say? Obviously, the idea that there could be some men and women who didn't want to see the obvious outline of his packing never crossed my mind. Well, the story considers after the jump. Jack, who had already changed into his own workwear, a piece of clothing that was made out of blue denim and therefore less revealing, did not take umbrage at Jaden's appearance, or at least did not comment on it, and instead began to show him around the station, introducing him to the gasoline pumps, the garage jacker, the dangers of overinflated tires, the hydraulic lift, tools such as the pipe wrench, and, last but not least, as Jack phrased it, the cash register. "Boy, these are the gasoline pumps. Say hello." I actually know what a gas pump is, sir." "Introduce yourself to the goddamn pumps, fuckstick." It was not long until the first customer arrived, an elderly woman who was pulling into the station with her Mitsubishi, asking for a full replenishment and the straightening of her exhaust pipe. Okay, madam, relax. I shall take care of the replenishment, while my young apprentice here is going to make his first experiences with a twisted pipe. Jaden, are you ready? Asked Jack. With a muttered, "Sure," Jaden grabbed the pipe wrench and positioned himself under the lady's vehicle on his back. He did not have much space, and his nose almost touched the underfloor of her car, while his teacher was busy with the pumping controls on the pump island. Jaden was still busy by the time Jack had finished his task. The latter bowed down and asked in a friendly voice if he was to help with something. The younger man denied. Huh? Denied? Denied what? That he needed help? That there was a problem in the theory of evolution that existed? Then, while Jaden was still lying there on his back, the old lady began to search for her bag on the back seat of the car, causing the latter to rock back and forth. These rhythmical movements brought the front axis in contact with the bulge in Jaden's pants, which, because it was a car, really hurt. This guy's comments. So how much does this woman weigh that her purse clutching caused the car to hump the teenager underneath? "Could you please wait until I'm finished here?" called Jaden from underneath the car. Alas, no one seemed to hear him, for the rocking of the car got even more intense, causing Jaden to get a throbbing boner that almost threatened to tear apart the crotch part of Jaden's skin-tight opening. The young apprentice didn't believe it. How long was this going to take, the old troll? There's going to be a lot to hate in this story, but the author using an old-timey word for prostitute really infuriates me. "Stop it now!" he screamed at the top of his lungs as he felt a distinct tingly sensation building in his nether regions. But it was too late. Lying face up under a grandma's car, he got a powerful orgasm. As, oh my god, as hot cum spluttered out of the head of his erect cock, soaking his underwear and overall trousers in salty semen. His body convulsed in pleasure, yet alas, he was still holding the pipe wrench. In his convulsions, he accidentally hooked it around the twisted exhaust pipe. As the next skein of sperm shot out of his dick, he jerked with all his limbs, tearing off the exhaust pipe in the process. In Jaden's defense, I hear this happens in jail all the time. He was still lying on the ground with an out-of-it look on his face as the old lady drove off the parking lot, without an exhaust pipe. But did she find her purse? Jack was counting the money before he turned towards his apprentice. He hadn't yet noticed what had went on, so he was even more shocked when he saw the young man on the concrete ground, semen all over his pants, and a torn-off pipe at his side. Then, after what seemed like hours to Jaden, his master said, "What in the name of fiend is this mess supposed to prove?" that the author is equally ignorant of the undercarriage of cars as his human sexuality. The younger man tried to apologize, yet he was too scared by the sudden outburst of anger, causing him to spurt out a disconnected, random statement without much sense. Then his master knelt down beside him and brought his face closer to Jaden's. Do you know why I'm allowed my war enemies? Do you know why I allowed my enemies in the war to survive? It was because I wanted to punish them myself for their misdeeds. There is no redemption without pain, whelp, and now I shall punish you for your foolish actions. In the name of the moon I will punish you. Oh God.